You can't get to the park if you turn around. If you turn around right now, you will not get to the park. You won't. So, where is the park? What does that park represent? It could be a happy place. Excuse me. We've taken a sip in the first 30 seconds. Sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. But you can't get to the park unless you turn around. And my park right now is what's at the park that's waiting for me is a healthy version of me. And so I gotta drink my smoothie. I probably should have drank it about an hour ago if I'm about to run and everything, but I gotta get it in. The park could be, oh, what's at the park? Create your own park. Oh, someone who is more comfortable with public speaking, someone who's more vulnerable. Any goals that you have, any versions of yourself that you're looking forward to meeting. They're not in the house, they're ahead. And this message came to me, I was doing shrooms almost exactly a year from today. And I looked out my window and the tree was just gorgeous. It was like trees and bushes. And I was like, oh my God, I know that park, excuse me, that I run past every day. I know it's gonna look so nice if I go to this park. So I was like, I'm going to the park. Put on my shoes, grab my keys, my phone, my journal, walk into the park. Walk into the park. I'm on shrooms, right? So I'm seeing things. I'm getting introspection about things. I'm crying. Okay, I'm crying because I'm just realizing, how hard I've been on myself. I'm realizing maybe I'm not crazy. Like all these things, right? And then I come out of it and I'm like, well, I'm tired. I want to go back to the house. But then I heard another thought. Well, you won't get to the park. You wanted to go to the park, and I was like, you're right. So I'm like, I want to go to the park. So I get back and I'm going to the park. Going to the park. Back on crying. Back on, oh my God, life is so beautiful. Then it hit me. This walk is long. Like I want to go to the. I don't want to walk no more. And I was like, if I stop walking and turn around, I'm not gonna make it to the park. And I was like, okay, I'm going again. All right. Then I'm like, oh my God, like I've been looking at life like life is something I have to do. I have to get a job. I have to work. I have to do these things. I have to work out. I have to. But it hit me, I had just found out one of my friends had passed away. And I was just like, he doesn't get to walk. Like as I was walking and I'm looking around at trees and birds. I'm like, he don't get to do this. He doesn't have a body to walk. And I was like, you get to live. You get to get a job. You get to I had a friend who her mom had passed away and I was like, you get to see her at this age. You get to see her potentially walk down the aisle. Her mom doesn't get to do that. I'm sure she would love to be here physically to, hold her grandkids, this and that, but you get to see things that other people who have passed away don't get to do. And you're looking at it like, I have to. Like, life is a privilege. It is beautiful. And it does run out. So, Ruby, as you're on this walk, you get to move your body one more day. Like this boy was 1 year older than you. My mom, she's not here. She doesn't get to see her son graduate middle school, get to see her daughter go to prom. Like in a spirit world, yes, but like I'm sure she would love to help them get ready. Even help me. Shoot, listen to me sometimes. It's like life is something that you get to do. You get to say sorry. You get to say I messed up. You get to say I can try again. Like you can fall down and you get to get back up. Like some people, it just stopped right there. It stopped. And some of the arguments they have with their siblings, they can't undo. Some of the mistakes that they made, financial stuff, they don't have the opportunity to fix it or make it right. But you get to live, okay? This is coming to me. So I'm crying again about how grateful I am of all the people that have passed away that were close to me, how I get to see things that they can't see or do things that they can't do, like, and have a body and go for a walk in the park. So we walking again, y'all. I'm like, oh, this walk is longer than expected, and I'm crying. So cars are riding by. They're probably like, that poor girl. I don't know what type of outfit I had on. I was not prepared like to go outside. I just did my shrooms. I don't know what I was thinking, but I know I looked kind of crazy. I had on Crocs, a journal, tears, keys. I don't know. So I realized that I kept looping back to me wanting to stop walking because I was tired. And also, if I stopped walking, then that meant I couldn't go to the park. And so I was like, that is the message, Ruby. You don't get to the park if you turn around. In life, you don't get your goals if you turn around and go back to the house. You don't get to the promised land. You don't get to the better version of you if you stop trying, if you stop going forward. Like, the park is ahead, the house is behind. I know what's behind me, and I can come back. You know what I'm saying? But I did not know what that park was going to look like on shrooms. I could have imagined, but I wanted to see it and experience it real time. So while I'm, tripping, I have these headphones on, and my friend has sent me this album. And this album only had like maybe 7 or 8 songs, something like that. And it's crazy. As soon as I got to the park, literally it sat on the bench, the album was complete. I was like, wow. And the first song was called Life is Amazing. And it's talking about how time is sacred and going through the phases and all those things. And I was like, wow. And on shrooms, that song was really okay. So yeah, the park was probably about a mile and a half away, maybe a little under a mile and a half away, but that's a long time to be walking, especially under the influence. But I'm glad I got to the park. Nobody was there. It was just me and my journal. So I was able to write down some things. And I also realized that I just read that journal entry. I'm like, there was some other stuff that I just didn't write down, but my handwriting was so sloppy. And yeah, whatever. That's besides the point. So I probably need to go back. I remember that trip very vividly. And I have done probably like at least 10 trips since then. But you don't get to where you're going if you turn around. And ultimately, we all are going to pass away at some point. I think it should be a goal for everyone to want to be happy, like want to be happy with their life. And a big component of being happy with your life is having a good relationship with yourself, because you go through life with you. You go in the casket with you. Like, it's just you and you. So if you don't love you, if you don't understand you, if you don't accept you, then it's going to be difficult. But if you love you and you accept you and you have compassion with yourself, because you are going to disappoint yourself sometimes, you are going to fall short, it can make the walk a little bit easier. It can make the walk a little more enjoyable. And it can make, when the weather changes or things happen, you might trip, you might fall, somebody might do something to you, you might get robbed, I don't know, things happen, right? But when you love the person that you're doing life with, and when you love yourself, it makes those experiences, easier. And it just gives you that confidence. And I know Iyanla talks about how, like, some people who say they have trust issues, I'm going off tangent a little bit. She was like, it's not that they don't trust you, it's that they don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves to know that even if you do something to me, or even if this situation, this job, this opportunity doesn't work out, like, I'm going to be okay. But yeah, so if you know you're going to be okay no matter what, there's no such thing as trust issues, because I trust this body, this vehicle. My engine push. I got a Honda, okay? I got a Toyota. So yeah, think about it. And I'll say one of the things that have helped me understand or expose my relationship with myself is me spending time with myself. I used to talk on the phone all the time. I used to talk on the phone all the time. Then when I wasn't talking on the phone, hanging out with my friend, blah blah blah. And that's what my day would be. And then when I'm not, talking to someone, I'm talking to someone else, or and I have all these storylines in my head that I gotta keep up with, which I enjoy because I do like talking to people and being a part and helping and things like that. But when I don't have nobody to talk to, and when I'm getting that itch, I don't talk to people. Guess what? I ain't talking on the phone at all today. Had one phone call yesterday. Like, life is different. Life is cleaned out. Okay, new new construction site. Okay, all my old friends. Um, and so who I am, like who I was, like why I was itching to be on the phone. Like, I had to realize when I was forced, in a season last year this time, God will bring things full circle. I realized I had an issue with being by myself. I realized I had an issue, like, I had gotten so used to me and my best friend doing everything. I realized, like, oh, okay. Like, and then if I was apart from someone physically, I'll be on the phone with someone. And so I realized, what didn't I like about being by myself? This is not even what the video was about, but I'm going to hope this helps somebody. I knew that being alone, I didn't know, but I learned last year, this time, being alone meant being vulnerable. I don't like that. I mean, I like it. It meant being vulnerable and being vulnerable with myself. So what was left when it was just me and me? It was me thinking something was wrong, me overthinking everything I'm doing, criticizing everything about how it's not right, could be better, um, all those things. And I like still just did the basics. I need another sip. Hold on, because I need to eat. That's a thick smoothie. Ooh. I always lose my thought after I eat. But yeah, me being with me, be about myself, and realizing that my relationship with myself was not very kind. Like, I don't talk to myself very nicely. Like, I'm always criticizing everything I'm doing. I'm feeling alone. Oh, snap. You being alone. In what ways are you alone? And what does that mean? Oh, okay. Your mom passed away. You don't got no parents. Oh, okay. You're not really that close with your siblings. Or, oh, okay. You're not dating anyone. Oh, okay. So without all these things, who are you? And what is your worth? Having to sit with that. Even with, like, trying to understand, like, I'm having all these dreams and all this. I'm like, is this dream meaning something? Is this anxiety? Is this, and then, like, just judging myself all the time. So I realized my relationship with myself, no bueno, no me gusta. And so then once I realized that gave me something to work on. And so every day wasn't perfect, but every day that I was by myself and intentionally not talking on the phone as much, being separated from my friend, I realized that I wasn't that bad. I realized, like, okay, it's cool. Like, this thing, like, even being quiet, like it being quiet, like, I was like, okay, I can vibe with it. Like, I'm starting to get the hang of it, and talking to myself more in a healthy way. I was journaling like 4 to 5 pages a day. Like, Ruby, this, Ruby, and all the things that were just coming up. Every day something new would come up. One small experience would trigger something else. And it was just like uncovering layers. Like, I was going back into my childhood and think, like, where is this about? Well, this, you have this thought about this anxiety and feeling like, well, when was the first time you felt that? Like, all of it came up. And all I had to do was sit with myself. Sit with myself, by myself. And whenever I was starting to feel uncomfortable, call it out. Like, okay, I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling unwanted. I'm feeling like, all those things. Call their names. Like Monique say, if you can't say their names, leave it on the playground. That doesn't really fit for this, but Get what I'm saying? So sitting with all those things, journaling about those things, just writing them out was the first step, and just being aware whenever it would come up again. And then, yeah, just get up another day and keep going forward. Go to the gym, make your smoothie, drink your tea, journal, go to the park, do the things that you like to do. I know I like journaling. I know I like the park. I know I like running. I know I like fitness. Just doing what I love to do, and it. I won't say it healed me in a week. Hell, heck no. It was months of this. Okay, it was months of this, and then guess what? I feel like, so this was like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but this is like the ground. I feel like broke we broke the surface, right? Broke the surface, but um as you know, because like I said, this was a year ago. As we come back a year later, X marks the spot. I think there's a little more we can, you know, really get down to the core, so we can elevate and have an even greater experience than last time. I do notice this time around, um, the solitude is not. It's different. I can carry it different. Not talking on the phone as much. That's different. And I even realizing why I was doing it from last year, and just, just growing and stuff. Um, yeah, you gotta have a good relationship with yourself. I don't know where I'm going. Excuse me. I feel like this is rude. But you can't get to the park if you turn around. If my park is to grow. My park is to be better. There are certain things that I want to achieve, and I want to be, in order to achieve those great things, I have to be a great person. And to be a great person is to be someone who is growing, who is evolving, and I gotta love myself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta be okay with just you and you, because guess what? If somebody disappoints you and all you left with is you good. You good. I mean, you still gonna grieve. You're still gonna, go through things, and you could be grieving past lives. You could be grieving futures that you know. Oh, I thought I was going to be a nurse. Now I'm not a nurse. Oh, goodbye to the nurse Ruby at 26. Now I am unemployed Ruby at 26. Or a relationship, a loved one, grieving in lonely times. That's a whole nother topic. We're going to do that in another video. Put that in the back. There's a whole nother. But that's all. I can't get to the park if I turn around. So guess what? There have been times where I've stopped drinking my smoothies, where I stopped running, where I stopped going to the gym. I don't got a gym membership right now, but I'm going to the gym either today or tomorrow. I'll just get one and just go. I get to try again. I get one more opportunity. I get to do what I love. So God is good. Life is amazing. Be kind, loving, and caring to yourself and others. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast, and hopefully I covered everything. I don't really usually have a spreadsheet of what I'm going to talk about. I just have a phrase, and I'm like, just let it rip. Let's just see what happens. Peep the blue Peep the blue nails. My color for the month is blue. It just came to me randomly. I realized I was wearing a lot of pink, had pink nails, pink toes, pink. I was like, blue. May, we're doing blue. We're doing blue. So my goal is to try to wear blue every day. Technically, I'm wearing it if I got my nails, but I got blue socks on. Had blue socks on yesterday. I'll always have something blue on this month. Have a great day. What was I gonna say? Oh, be kind, loving, and caring to yourself and others, and keep going towards that part. Don't turn around. You can sit down on the curb if your feet are tired for a little bit. You can cry your whole way there, but please, let's all get to the part together. We're all on this journey called life together. We all want to love. We all want to experience love. We all want to experience happiness. We all want to just I don't know. We want to, what was I about to say? We want to walk in the gratitude of this is something that we get to do. All right. Next time y'all see me, hopefully I got a better hairstyle. I just took my braids out today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, suggestions, video topics, critiques. The floor is open. Come on. There we go.